Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today is, Today is Saturday, August 28th. Just started the drive like 5 hours ago. I'm in the middle of Arizona at this place called Lulu Bell's Barbecue. Literally in the middle of nowhere. There's only a gas station and this place, and I figured my options of eating were either like Subway and McDonald's, and I'm gonna try to support local restaurants rather than give it to like chain restaurants and stuff. And if I can support a small business like this, I'm going to. And I think everyone should kind of operate the same way, but again, that's just me, so do what you want to do. Anyways, speaking of small businesses, what I want to talk about today is how to escape the never-ending circle, being a gig driver, being just in a circle of not escaping and always working paycheck to paycheck. And how can you do that? Well, you invest in some index funds and you invest in... I'm just kidding, guys. We're not going to go there. I'm going to tell you guys my way of how I escaped working at... Oh my God, look at this freaking truck. Hold on a sec. Look at that. Bam. That is old school if I've ever seen it. That's got to be the oldest truck I've ever seen in my life. Doesn't even have windows. It's kind of cool, right? Okay, anyway, so I'll tell you guys my way of how I escaped basically working a paycheck to paycheck, never-ending cycle. First of all, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, there's something wrong and you got to lower your bills. If you have high bills, obviously you need to get some kind of side gig or something like, obviously, gig driving is the perfect way to get ahead. If you're not getting ahead, yeah, you just got to focus on lowering your bills first. So what I've always done is I operated on $2,000 a month. Anything I make over that goes into my business or whatever I want to do. But I always try to invest it. And this guy's pulling out. Hopefully he doesn't smack my car. Anyways, what I try to do is to invest it into my own businesses, because personally I don't like investing in the places where I don't fully control the money. That's just my thing. That's why I have 3 businesses. So first things first, when you want to start a business, obviously you want to be in a business where you actually enjoy doing it. For me, I have an action sports footwear company, a stunt show, and a YouTube channel. Those are 3 businesses I always enjoy doing. What you want to do is obviously figure out what you like doing. I hope you've already figured out what you like doing. And if you haven't, well, what do you do in your free time? So let's try to turn what you do in your free time. For me, it was acrobatics and like going to the skate park and stuff. And how do I turn that into a business? Well, some books that you should read are like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, Your Next 5 Moves, Blue Ocean Strategy. Those are all books that I think would absolutely benefit you in starting your business. So first thing, when you do figure out your business, what you want to do is obviously buy the website. I think the website is the most important thing. If you can buy the website, then at least all you have to do is start building the website. Buying the website is the first step though. And guys, I think I own about 15 businesses, 15 websites. I think of ideas like in the middle of night and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta buy this website before someone else does. And then the next day I wake up and I'm like, that idea is probably not the greatest. It's not that expensive to buy a website though. So, getting text messages. So first things first is buy the website. Second is start looking into how to get the products. And for me, I personally already have contacts with a bunch of different manufacturers, hence being like working for Razor and like other things and like just searching Google. That's how I have my manufacturers. If you want to find a significantly cheap way of making stuff, Alibaba.com. Now I know that means you got to make your stuff in India or China, but if you want a cost-efficient way of making stuff, whether it's products or whatever it is, Alibaba is the spot to go to. And then from there on, once you have a working relationship with the factory, then you don't have to go through Alibaba. You can just cut out the costs and stuff, but I think it's a pretty safe way. Now maybe if it's a technology company or something, you're obviously going to need to take a different route. But unfortunately, I'm too dumb to make a technology company, so I can't really give you any advice on that. Unless a YouTube channel is a technology company, I don't think so. But hopefully you guys can get inspired by these kinds of videos. Next thing is, obviously you need to set a schedule. If you don't have a schedule, this is the whole reason why I started doing delivery driving in the first place, was I needed to spend time working on my business. And if I was working for someone else, I wasn't able to spend any time on my own business. That's why I started doing Postmates in the first place, was because it gave me full reign to schedule whenever I wanted to. And honestly, as dumb as it was, I was working super late at night doing Postmates and stuff until some sketchy stuff happened. Then I was like, yeah, you know what, I probably shouldn't be driving this late, and plus didn't make any money in the first place driving that late, other than doing like $3 McDonald's orders. Anyway, so gig driving should be a way to get ahead. It shouldn't be a way to survive. If you are just surviving and if you're struggling, you might want to get a job. Like, I hate saying it, but you might, like, if you're barely making enough to get by on gig driving, either your bills are too high, you don't have a good strategy when it comes to delivery driving, or you need to get a job. And I hate that word, job, because I'm always going to be an independent contractor, or I just don't want to ever work for anyone else again. That's just my thing. But yeah, you might want to get a job. And the best things to do is schedule yourself when you think you're most productive. You know, like if you're going to be working on your business, for me it was late at night. I would work from like 8 to 12 midnight. Like, that was like my schedule, but that's when I was like most productive, when I thought of the most ideas. And unfortunately, I wouldn't go to sleep till super late, but that's what I would do when I first started my business. So obviously, you need to just get started. Like, I always use this, not analogy, but it was a time where me and my friend wanted to swim to this little buoy, and he never even jumped in the water. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, this is just like business, you know? Like, my friend he was like, is it cold? I was like, yeah, it's cold, but I'm gonna get there and back before you even jump in. And even if you're not swimming in the right direction to the buoy, you at least jumped in, you know? And for those people who are scared, and if you aren't entrepreneurial, maybe you aren't. Maybe you're just watching my YouTube channel for fun. But you gotta at least jump into the water and test it out. And you will learn so many things about business and life and how your self works, that it'll even if it's just a waste of money and you don't make any money, you will learn so much about yourself and other things in life and business. So I think everyone should at least have a side business that they enjoy doing. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go pick up my food from Lulu Bell's Barbecue in the middle of nowhere, Arizona. So we will see you guys in the next one. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to the channel, and also like this video. Smash that like button for me. And if you haven't yet, go to my footwear company at offaxisathletics.com. Use the discount code Tanner's YouTube right now. It'll get you shoes for about $35. That's for the next 2 weeks. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.